What's going on, everyone? Going to take the history. Here we are today in Maitland, Florida, and we're here checking out the railroad history of Florida. So there's a little strip out here that used to be the roadway that originated here in Maitland, as well as right behind me is some railroad tracks. Very prominent piece of Florida history, Central Florida history. And it was a nice little plaque here commemorating that. We're going to check a little bit about this out. If it's something you're interested in, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Share the video. As always, continue with history and film. Let's check it out. Come on. So prior to the creation of the railroad systems in Central Florida, if people wanted to come from North Florida down to Central Florida or South Florida, they had to travel either by boat, either by going out across the Atlantic Ocean or going into the Gulf of Mexico, or traveling by steamboat down the St. Johns River, which starts out in Jacksonville up towards the Florida-Georgia line and makes its way all the way down through Central Florida. Some areas are very wide, other areas have a very narrow section. So just imagine trying to navigate and traverse through that section is kind of crazy, when you think about it. I don't know, what do you think? Imagine, traveling back in the day, you either had to travel by horse and carriage, coming down through the center of the state, you had to travel by boat. But now think of, the impact, the magnitude that the railroad system provided for Central Florida in relations to commerce, how it helped with things with like agriculture, how it helped the economy. I don't know. Railroads definitely, impacted our history and the story of us, thinking back to the Transcontinental Railroad that connected the eastern United States and the western United States. Think of that, the same level of impact happening here in the Sunshine State. So it's kind of interesting, to think that these small little snippets, these elements of our story, the story of us, kind of get lost to history, lost to time. So it's always nice to be able to take some time out to focus on these events, to highlight how each one of these events, either good, bad, or ugly, helps shape our society and our history. So yes, if you find yourself navigating and traversing through your own backyard, maybe you might find some other historical events that have happened. Maybe it's an opportunity for you to take and to conduct some research. You can hit the pause button, read this placard here, and sit out and do some of your own research. It's always interesting, to see what things were like before. So if you like this video, please make sure to subscribe and make sure to hit that like button. Put down in the comments below what you liked, what you'd like to see in the future here in Florida, other states, and abroad. As always, continue to look for history and film. Catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day, everyone.